Let's talk about math. Do you speak math? Stumped you, didn't I? Normally you'll be asked, do you speak English, Malay, Mandarin, Tamil, Arabic? But never do you speak math. But you see, if math aims at communicating ideas, then shouldn't math be a form of language? Even a silent language, like sign language, is still considered a language. It uses hand signals as symbols to letters. This is M, this is A, this is T, and this is H. So we just use symbols to spell math. But wait, math is a bunch of symbols. Do you think that math is the manipulation of symbols under a set of rules? And that might make math a language? There are many definitions for language. One, for instance, states that language should have these three components. 1. Words or symbols with meaning. 2. Some form of grammar. And 3. Syntax. Now, does math contains all three components to constitute as a language? Pause the video and attempt the activity. Pause the video. I'm still moving. Alright, in English we have noun, verb, and syntax. What about math? Well, for noun, we can say they are the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 0, negative numbers, any form of numbers. Now, for verbs, in English, verbs are action words. Right? In math, what are actions? Well, in math, operations will be our action. This includes plus, minus, times, and divide. Of course, there are many other operations. These are just 4 of them. Right. When it comes to syntax, it's the set of rules that we need to follow when these operations happen at the same time. Right? So different countries have different acronyms to represent this syntax. Okay? For instance, in Singapore, we are ever so familiar with BODMAS. Okay? B is bracket, O is order, divide, multiply, add and subtract. In the US, they call it PEMDAS. P is parenthesis, E exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. In Malaysia, it's called Kuda Baca Tol or Kuda Baca Tol. Okay, let me spell it out. Kuda Baca Tol. Okay, Ku is kurungan, Da is darak, Ba is bahagi, Ca is campur, and Tol is tolak. Okay, with all this noun, verb, and syntax, maybe, just maybe, we can consider math a form of language. Or can we? Imagine the hypothetical situation. Aliens land on Earth. You want to communicate with them. You want to tell them on a certain concept. Would you be able to do that with just math? And if you could, then can math be called a formal language? Well, many argued that you can't. Because many math papers, or for instance if you see your math textbooks, they need to be supplemented with another language for you to be able to understand it. Furthermore, languages such as English, Malay, Mandarin, Tamil, Arabic, okay, they are used to describe objects of the natural world, while math can only describe concepts. Let's take this symbol for instance. There's a rounded bracket, 2, 3, close bracket. What is this to you? Some may see this as an interval from 2 to 3, not including 2, not including 3. While others may say this is the coordinate system, 2, 3, in the Cartesian plane. So, a set of symbols can actually bear two meanings. And usually, we do not want this in language. So, what's your take on this? Ask yourself, do you speak math? That's all from me. Let's talk about math.